Hello and welcome to Pirate News. I'm Jimmy Bliss.
And I'm Katie Malanka. Today we'll give you the latest from across campus, tri-state area, and the globe.
We'll also have your Seton Hall sports update and the 5-weather forecast for the South Orange area. Seton Hall students, faculty, staff, administrators, alumni, and friends came together in an outpouring of support for the Ukrainian people during a 2-day relief effort on March 3rd and 4th. Through their generosity, the university's Division of Volunteer Efforts received nearly 9,000 essential use humanitarian items, including diapers, disposable tableware, first aid supplies, personal hygiene products, flashlights, and batteries. In addition, Dove collected over $2,000 in contributions to purchase additional supplies. I am deeply moved but not surprised by the tremendous generosity of Setonians to help alleviate the humanitarian crisis in Ukraine, said Joseph E. Nair, president of Seton Hall University. As a community, we will continue to pray for peace and remain committed to exploring additional actions to assist the victims of this unprovoked assault on the people of Ukraine and their country.
This week, the Theater in the Round houses its final show before being shut down for University Center renovations. The Revolutionist by Lauren Gunderson begins Thursday, running through Sunday. The play about playwright Olympia de Gouges, assassin Charlotte Corday, Marie Antoinette, and Haitian rebel Marie Angélie, and what would happen if these 4 women were able to hang out during the French Revolution. What ideas would they share? The student production is free of cost, with shows starting at 8 and a matinee at 2 p.m. Sunday.
Seton Hall has officially ended its indoor mask mandate. Faculty are still allowed to require masks in their classes if they so choose. Masks will still be available at various locations on campus, including the Walsh Library, Schwartz Hall, Bethany Hall, and more. The university says anyone wishing to wear a mask is still welcome to do so. You can check out Pirate TV's Brian Schock report on how students feel about the end of the mask mandate.
Seton Hall received a donation of over $2 million to help complete the University Center renovation. The building is expected to contain 21st century technology for the modern student. The renovations are supposed to contain many options to decompress students with table games and digital gaming, a prayer and meditation room, spaces for affinity groups to meet, a cozy fireplace lounge with a coffee bar, and a community garden with a ceramic artwork dedicated to Our Lady of Guadalupe, and more.
Now we'll send it over to Bobby Steiner with the latest in Seton Hall sports. Bobby?
Thanks, Jimmy. Hi, I'm Bobby Steiner here with the Seton Hall Sports Update. March Madness and the NIT are set to kick off this week, and both the men and women's basketball teams are looking to make waves in the postseason. The men's team earned an 8th seed in March Madness and are set to play TCU Friday night in the first round. The women's team secured an at-large bid in the WNIT and will be taking on FDU at historic Walsh Gymnasium Thursday night. The softball team played Providence last week in a 3-game series at home. Despite getting swept in a doubleheader on Friday in close games, they dominated in the first game, winning 8-0. In that game, the Pirates tallied 14 hits, and Shelby Smith had herself a game, hitting a home run and pitching a complete game shutout, giving up only 3 hits. In the early game of the doubleheader, the Pirates lost 3-1 despite an early RBI double from Abby Wingo and 7 innings from Sydney Babick. In the rubber match, Taylor Sloan scoring on a wild pitch was too little too late in a 2-1 loss. Their next series is at home against Creighton Friday through Sunday. The baseball team notched their first win of the season against number 11 Florida last Sunday, snapping a 12-game losing streak. 5 Pirates tallied 2 hits apiece, including 2 RBI singles from Will Gale. Brendan O'Neill struck out 9 batters over 5 innings, and Joe Sinella got a 6-out save to secure a 6-4 Pirates win. Their next series is on the road against Oklahoma State from Thursday to Sunday. That'll do it for today's Seton Hall Sports Update. Once again, I'm Bobby Steiner. Now back to Jimmy and Katie at the desk for some more news around the area.
A 36-year-old man was arrested last week after police in Bergen County say a traffic stop turned up more than $150,000 inside his car. Hong Wei Zhan of Flushing, New York, was driving an SUV that was pulled over about 2 p.m. Thursday for 2 moving violations on Interstate 95 North in Fort Lee, according to an affidavit of probable cause. The car was searched by the K-9 unit when the dog was alerted to the presence of drugs in the vehicle, and police performed a subsequent probable cause search of the SUV. The reported finding of the cash concealed in different areas of the vehicle, according to the Bergen County Prosecutor's Office. Zhang was arrested at the scene and charged with second-degree money laundering.
In New Jersey, gas prices are down slightly but still remain over $4 per gallon. Officials say the price for unleaded regular gas went down Sunday from $4.47 per gallon to $4.46. Premium gas is over $5 a gallon. Global Gas Station on Cross Street and Norwalk has prices for regular at $4.39 per gallon. The national average sits at a tick over $4.32 per gallon. Prices still seem to be fueled by the war in Ukraine as America is cutting off Russian oil.
Now we'll send it over to Kara Eckert with your 5-day weather forecast. How are things looking, Kara?
Thanks, Katie. Hello, Pirates. I'm Kara Eckert here with your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Today will be some sun in the morning, which will transition into partly cloudy skies. The high will be 65 and the low will be 43. Tomorrow will be a nice sunny day. The high will be 62 and the low will be 43. Unfortunately, on Thursday, the nice weather ends as we will be seeing some rain showers throughout the day. The high will be 60 and the low will be 47. We do get a break from the rain on Friday with partly cloudy skies. The warm temperatures do stay with a high of 70 and a low of 51. On Saturday, the rain returns and we do see a slight drop in temperatures with a high of 58 and a low of 44. So we do have some spring temperatures, but not the best weather to venture out onto the green just yet. That'll do it for your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Once again, I'm Kara Eckert. Now back to Katie at the desk with your news from across the country.
On Sunday, former President Barack Obama announced that he tested positive for COVID-19. Obama wrote that on Twitter that he had a scratchy throat for the past couple days but was overall feeling fine. His wife, Michelle, has tested negative. Both Barack and Michelle are vaccinated and boosted. Obama received an outpouring of get well messages from all over the world, including World Health Organization Director General.
A 20-year-old woman died and 4 others were wounded after a shooting March 13th at a Columbia apartment that caters to college students. No arrests or details about the suspects have been announced as the investigation continues. Columbia police said officers were called to a shooting at the Green Crossing Apartments at 810 Pulaski Street near Colonial Life area shortly before 2 a.m. March 13th. People were running and driving away when officers arrived. An argument started at a party inside one of the apartments before multiple people began shooting, police said. Police found 5 gunshot victims inside the building, 4 men ranging in age from 16 to 22, and a 20-year-old woman. The victims were taken to a local hospital where the woman was pronounced dead. 2 of those have been wounded have been released from the hospital, Columbia police said. No details were released about the condition of the 2 other shooting victims. The names of the victims were not released.
That's going to wrap up today's episode of Pirate News. I'm Katie Malanka.
And I'm Jimmy Bliss. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and have a great day.